Myself, Dr. Ashok N. Patty, Assistant Professor, Department of PG Botany, Marani Science College for Women, JLB Road, Mysore, Karnataka State. So today I am going to present a poster on in vitro propagation of Dendrobium jerdonianum white orchid through formation of protocorm-like bodies. So the orchids are the largest and most specialized flowering plants, so belonging to the family Orchidaceae. So these are grouped under the endangered species under appendix 2 of CITES. So the natural population of orchids, so they are reducing in the nature because they are very hard plants and natural propagation has been hampered because of slow growth rate. Hence, conventional method of propagation of orchids are very difficult. In vitro techniques are very useful in propagating this group of plants. So this is the plant what I have selected, that is Dendrobium jerdonianum, which is collected from the Coorg district of Karnataka state, that comes under the Western Ghats of Karnataka. So materials and methods. The 5.5-month-old capsules of Dendrobium jerdonianum were collected and surface sterilized. The seeds are inoculated on the half-strength Murasigi and Skoog's medium. It is simply called as MS medium. The germinated seedlings of Dendrobium jerdonianum, about the height 3 centimeter, are selected and used as a plant material. So the nodal stem explants were prepared by removing all the leaves and the roots. Results and discussion. First, initially callus induction. The nodal explant removal of the leaves and the roots were cultured on MS media supplemented with 3 micromolar kinetin. So after 10 weeks of culture, the callus was observed at the cut end of the explant. The figure 1 which will shows the initiation of callus on the MS media supplemented with 3 micromolar kinetin after 10 weeks of culture. So induction of protocorm-like bodies. From this callus, the primary protocorm-like bodies, simply they are called as PLBs, emerged out after 8 weeks of culture, that is shown in the figure 2. So these primary PLBs were used to induce secondary PLBs on half-strength MS medium supplemented with 6-benzyl adenine and kinetin in 1 micromolar, 2 micromolar, 3 micromolar and 5 micromolar individually. The highest number of secondary PLBs were obtained on half-strength MS media supplemented with 3 micromolar kinetin after 8 weeks of culture, figure 3. So in the figure 3 you can see the development of the secondary PLBs from the primary PLBs. So these secondary PLBs subcultured on half-strength MS media supplemented with 20% of coconut water, the plantlets were regenerated. About 73.6% of the secondary PLBs, they have developed into a plantlets. Then well-grown plantlets were transferred to community pots containing coconut husk, vermiculite, brick pieces and charcoal pieces in the ratio of 1:1:1. The survival rate of plantlets is about 78.02%. It was recorded. So it is shown in the figure 4. Then the results of our study shows that propagation of Dendrobium jerdonianum can be achieved through the formation of secondary PLBs from the callus derived primary PLBs cultured on half-strength MS supplemented with 3 micromolar kinetin. Further proliferation of secondary PLBs was obtained on half-strength MS medium in the presence of 20% coconut water. The method described in this study is effective and suitable for the large-scale production of Dendrobium jerdonianum. So I will acknowledge University Grant Commission, New Delhi, for providing a major research project entitled Biodiversity, Propagation and Conservation of Endangered Orchid Species of Western Ghats of Karnataka. Thank you very much.